Dear listeners, this is a story you won't want to miss. Once upon a time, in a small fishing village, nestled along the rocked coastline of West Africa, there lived a young man named Kofi. Kofi was known throughout the village for his adventurous spirit and his love for the sea. From a young age, he would spend his days exploring the shores, fishing with his father, and listening to the tales of the elders about the mystical creatures that dwelled beneath the waves. One day, as Kofi was out fishing alone, he spotted something shimmering in the distance. Curious, he rowed closer and was amazed to see a beautiful mermaid singing and combing her long, flowing hair. Mesmerized by her enchanting voice and ethereal beauty, Kofi couldn't help but approach her. The mermaid named Amma was equally captivated by Kofi's fearlessness and kind heart. They spent hours talking and laughing, sharing stories of their worlds above and below the ocean. Despite the warnings of the elders about the dangers of befriending merfolk, Kofi and Amma formed a deep bond that transcended their different worlds. As time passed, Kofi found himself falling deeply in love with Amma. He knew that their love was forbidden by both human and merfolk customs, but he couldn't bear the thought of being apart from her. Determined to be with Amma forever, Kofi made a bold decision. He sought out the village elder, a wise old man named Nana Kwame, and begged for his guidance. Nana Kwame listened to Kofi's tale with a mix of concern and admiration. He knew that the path Kofi had chosen was fraught with challenges, but he also sensed the purity of his love for Amma. After much contemplation, Nana Kwame agreed to help Kofi. He devised a plan to unite the two lovers in marriage, a ceremony that would bridge the gap between land and sea. With the help of the village, preparations began for the most extraordinary wedding the village had ever seen. On the day of the wedding, the entire village gathered on the beach, adorned with colorful garments and bearing gifts for the newlyweds. As the sun began to set, Amma emerged from the waves, her tail shimmering in the fading light. Kofi stood waiting for her, his heart pounding with anticipation. Nana Kwame presided over the ceremony, invoking the blessings of the gods of land and sea. As the vows were exchanged and the rings were placed upon their fingers, a sense of peace and harmony washed over the assembled crowd. It was a moment of true magic, a testament to the power of love to conquer all obstacles. From that day forth, Kofi and Amma lived happily together, their love serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. And though their union was unconventional by human standards, it was a reminder that true love knows no boundaries, whether on land or beneath the waves.